back in April, I lost my job because of COVID-19. While applying to jobs, I found that I had a lot of free time and I really wanted to do something that inspired me.
I came across a video where someone had renovated their garage, and I was at that time thinking about building a tiny home.
We were both like really into real estate and this idea of taking some beat down home and then creating it into something beautiful. So it just kind of clicked. 11 p.m. I was in bed and we were talking about conversions of homes, and then I had a brilliant idea. It was a light bulb moment. I was like, let's convert a van or a bus or something like that. And she was like, let's do it!
Yes! Yes! Of course!
We first started off by looking at this beautiful RV conversion. We'll probably link it up here somewhere. And that just led to a whole bunch of other Instagram accounts that were super inspiring. So it gave us hope that even with the zero experience that we have, that we could learn. So there are various types of vans that we could have gone with: low top, high top, and then there are RVs or bus. And then that includes like shuttle bus or school bus.
Something we really loved about vans is that you could park them anywhere. If something doesn't draw attention, it's safer.
A van that had good headspace was not easy to find. I think that they were more newer versions like the Mercedes Sprinter, and those are super expensive.
When we looked at RVs, they were pretty good space-wise, and we could see our designs in there.
Everything was there for us. There was already a living space. I think a con with that was that we really want to get the experience of construction and using our hands and building this space up from the ground up.
And we didn't like the idea of kind of demolishing what you paid for and starting from fresh. We found that it was extremely expensive to get a new RV. And so in our budget, we were pushed towards older RVs. And with older RVs come a lot of mechanical concerns, which brings us to buses. Most people that are in the business for buying a bus, they'll be buying it to transport people. And that meant the market was so much smaller and the competition was a lot smaller, so prices were a little more affordable. Having that extra room in the budget meant that we could make an even nicer bus. But beyond prices, all you really have is the seats. Once you remove those seats, you're pretty much ready to get started on your design. So with buses, there was far less effort to get started.
Priority number one was to get a sound vehicle.
And we specifically looked at its maintenance record.
I think the major thing that we decided on was that we wanted headspace. Just being able to live in a space, you usually want to be able to walk in it comfortably. So we knew that we didn't want something huge because we knew we had to park this somewhere. We didn't even know where we would park it.
And is there enough space to have enough of the amenities that we plan to have in the bus?
Also, something that was a little worrying is that we would find these old vehicles that were for sale in places that were a bit unknown. So I would say that it was a little scary for Mariam and I to just get up and view any vehicle that was on the market, being that we were women. So we were looking online and we reached out to a few different sellers. We found a shuttle bus in Reno. I had my uncle actually go check it out and make sure that the engine was running and all that.
So I was really afraid of the size of it. We went and looked at it, went back and researched, went and looked at it again, talked about it again. We were on Craigslist after seeing that bus. Is there something out there that could work better? Now, looking back, we absolutely ended up with the perfect size.
Great deal, great space, great bus. It was an E450 2006 gas bus with a great engine. I was so excited. I actually couldn't believe it. The fact that we actually signed the papers not only gave me so much relief that the trip itself was a success, but also it was kind of like a reality check. Oh my gosh, we have a bus. What? We purchased a bus.
Hello everybody, my name is Mariam. I'm just saying that's a big bus.
Reaction.
Huge. I looked at the bus, I looked at Noura, looked back at the bus. It's a big bus. Okay, let's see, you covered. Okay, so
I thought it was huge. It was huge, like, you know, like what you actually thought, but just play on it. What was nice about it is that What was nice about it? I don't even remember why we liked it.
It was the perfect size.
That's not what you thought. Tell me what you thought.
I feel like I'm being interrogated by the FBI. Tell me, where was the weapon? I don't have it. I can't wait till I edit this and it's like every 5 minutes I have a breakdown.